Hello, my name is Samuel Gutches, and I'm a family practice and psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. I am the founder of MindRx Mental Health Care, a telehealth psychiatric practice in Kansas. Today is March 30th, and it is World Bipolar Day. And I wanted to bring a little information to you about this day and group of psychiatric disorders. World Bipolar Day occurs on March 30th, as this is the birthday of Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh was posthumously diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and this diagnosis was made after a 2020 review, although a number of other diagnoses have been proposed as well. Ultimately, whether Van Gogh suffered a number of conditions or not, the purpose of the day isn't negated, as it is intended to further raise awareness and fight the social stigma around the diagnosis of bipolar and mental illness in general. With that little bit of history, let's talk more about this group of disorders. Bipolar disorders in general are a group of mental illnesses that cause unusual changes in a person's mood, their energy, their activity levels, and their concentration. These changes can make it difficult to carry out day-to-day tasks, and in years past, a person might have been diagnosed or told that they suffered from manic depression or manic depressive illness. There has not been a single cause of bipolar discovered to date. There are, however, a number of risk factors that may indicate an increased likelihood of being diagnosed with bipolar, and these include having a first-degree relative, such as a parent or sibling, with bipolar disorder, periods of high stress, like the death of a loved one, a childhood emotional abuse event, or some other type of traumatic event, medical comorbidities like irritable bowel syndrome and asthma, as these may point toward a shared inflammatory pathophysiology for these disorders. And finally, alcohol and drug misuse. People with bipolar often have other comorbid mental health conditions, commonly anxiety and ADHD. Finally, I want to discuss a few myths or misconceptions that people often have. First, mania is fun or it's exciting. No. When a person experiences mania, it is true they may feel good and have tons of energy and often go without sleep or with very little sleep for long periods, days at a time. Unfortunately, this is not all that occurs. And often these individuals suffering from mania will experience increased irritability, restlessness, feeling completely out of control. People who are suffering from mania typically suffer from an inability to make good decisions, as their ability to judge a situation breaks down. They become very impulsive and will often do things during a manic episode that have long-term, sometimes lifelong consequences. Examples of this sort of thing include gambling and losing a life savings, or having relationships with other people and ending their long-term relationship. Another one that I hear from time to time is that bipolar is just moodiness or mood swings. This is inaccurate. The alterations in mood that a person experiences in bipolar are severe. They can go from mania with boundless energy and no need for sleep to depression, where they can no longer get out of bed and are unable to be motivated to do anything at all. There are even those who suffer from mixed bipolar disorder, where they may experience both mania and severe depression at the same time. This is particularly dangerous, as they may have high energy and motivation, but at the same time feel hopeless, worthless, and see no point in living any longer. I hope that this video provided you with some information you found helpful. For more information on this topic and to review references, check out the National Alliance on Mental Illness at nimh.org and the National Institute of Mental Health at nimh.nih.gov. Please feel free to leave comments and like and subscribe to our educational content here at MindRx Mental Health Care. Thank you.